how can I understand if my partner is actually a narcissist or if it's just some superficial person that isn't able to know how to behave inside of a relationship? When you look around on the internet, every so-called experts and gurus about relationship coaches or something like that, every single one of them, everybody, in every country in the world. I'm from Italy, so in Italy it's the same thing. Everybody will try to tell you and to make you understand that you have been a victim of a narcissist. And I hear the stories of my clients that calls me and tells me about their relationship story, their issues, their fightings, their arguments. And every single one of them was really convinced and believed really to have been a victim of a narcissist because they were influenced to think so. And I actually need you to understand why all those kind of experts try continuously to make you believe that you have been a victim of a narcissist. Because you see, when you feel like a victim and a so-called experts told you, oh, you've been a victim of a narcissist, you start to feel immediately much better. Because you start to think that maybe it wasn't your fault if your relationship broke up. And you feel suddenly some sympathy for those experts. And this is exactly what they are expecting you to feel. Because now you can become their client. And usually guess what they tell you to do next? Because first they make you believe that you are with a narcissist. Then the solution, what is the solution? The solution is you have to leave them alone. You have to escape from a narcissist. And this simple decision leads you to feel so lonely. And when you are a lonely person, of course you need to talk with somebody. Of course you need some support. And guess who's this kind of situation is beneficial to? Of course, those experts, those kind of relationships coach. And this is like running a cult, because I tell you, well, your partner is ill. Your partner is a narcissist. You have to escape from them. You feel alone, and the only person that understands you is your expert. In this way, you broke up with the person that you love, and you start a new kind of relationship with the expert. And this is what I call a toxic relationship. And since those people just tell me their stories on the phone, they explain to me what really went wrong between them. In 99% of the cases of the stories that I hear on the phone, I can promise you, nobody of them is actually a real narcissist. Maybe it's just 1%. Maybe the odd that your partner is a narcissist is just 1 on 100. And just by knowing this, you should feel some relief right now. Because you can understand that you weren't a victim of anybody. And if your partner is superficial, if you lost the respect from your partner, it's simply because you started to behave in a way to help them to continue to be much more superficial. Because you realize that if your partner right now it's not behaving well with you, maybe they have treated you so bad in the past month and you didn't actually knew what to do with them to make them stop thinking something, to make them stop telling you something. Of course you get desperate, but if there was a way to change your behaviors and pretend that respect and pretend to talk in a different manner with your partner, maybe right now you could be together because you could be able to solve that issue in that precise moment. Unfortunately, our culture has been influenced to think that when you are in a couple, you shouldn't have any arguments, you shouldn't have any discussion at all. They are trying to convince you that's not normal to have some arguments with your partner. And I know people that are perfectly well together since the past 30, 40, 50 years. And I can guarantee you they argue every day. There's nothing bad in the arguments at all. The real problem is when they make you think that the real problem is when they start you to make you believe that when you have an argument, when your partner treats you bad, that's an indicator that your partner is a narcissist. Because if you start to see narcissists everywhere, of course, couples will break up. Because they feel that that's not the normal thing. Because the normal thing should be always happy, everything is good, everything is fine. But that's not reality. Tell me just one way, tell me just one single thing that can go well without any effort at all. It doesn't work with your nutrition, it doesn't work in trainings and workouts, it doesn't work in your business, it doesn't work on the workplace, it doesn't work with your parents, it doesn't work with your friends. In every situation, in everyone, if you want something to succeed, you have to take an effort. If there's no effort, it's just a fake thing. And if you start to realize this simple idea, you will now understand how toxic all those kind of experts out there are in reality. Because imagine, if there are 100 experts out there and every single one of them is trying to convince you that if your partner doesn't smile like a stupid every single minute of the day, maybe it's a clear indication that that partner is a narcissist. Of course, you will start to think, well, he must be right. My partner doesn't smile like a stupid every hour of the day, so this is a clear indication that my partner is a narcissist. And this is why in USA we have the record of couple divorcing, separations, breakups after 2 months of relationships, people that are scared of getting in a new relationship, people that are simply scared of being even on a date. And you want me to believe that this way of thinking to relationship is safe? You want me to think that if people are always worried and you're really trying to convince me that every time that I have some arguments, my relationship is broken, and you're really trying to make me believe that you shouldn't put effort in your relationship? You want me to make me believe that's a good thing starting to be scared of loving somebody else? That's a good thing if young people prefer to have just sexual intercourses because they are too scared that their partner could be again another narcissist. Because guess what happens when you realize that your partner is a narcissist and you left them and you broke up with them? You get in a new relationship and you will find that the other new partner is again a narcissist. And so I'm asking myself, what will be your next move? You will break up again a second time, and who will guarantee you that you won't find again and again and again new narcissist partner? This is why I tell you, you have to learn how to handle a relationship. You have to learn how to educate your partner to a deepen relationship with you. And if your partner looks like a narcissist, you have to understand that you have to change your behavior and help this person become more mature with you. And just by doing this simple thing, you will be able to save your relationship from a breakup, and you will help yourself to understand how to make things work in a couple.